Hello and welcome to Podcast with Esraa, a space where self-reflection meets life insight. In this video, we're talking about self-perception and how it affects your life. So let me tell you what I know. God created human beings with a dignity, and that truth is the foundation of how we should see ourselves. And that reminds us that our value in life is high. You are honored and dignified and worthy too. And remember, no one can place you in a lower position unless you allow them to do. And I choose this topic because we live in a world full of relationships and people. And each person carries a different perspective of life, of others, and most importantly, of themselves. This perspective can be positive or negative, but the most important question remains: what does your self-perception mean to you? How do you truly see yourself? Self-perception is simply the image you hold of yourself, not how people see you, not how others judge you, but the way you see yourself. And based on this image, you determine how you behave, how you treat yourself, and how you allow others to treat you. Let me tell you why is self-perception so important. The God reminds us of the value of the human being in many verses in the Quran. And these verses remind us that the human value is high and that no one can lower your worth unless you accept that narrative yourself. So your self-perception is what stays with you for life, not people's opinions, not their judgment, and not their words. It shapes your choices, your direction, and ultimately where you will end up. You are the one who decides how you see yourself and how much space you allow others to take you in your life. If your self-perception is filled with disappointment, sadness, and negativity, you may find yourself stuck in a cycle of negativity and surrounded by people who reflect that same energy. But if your self-perception is built on confidence and self-awareness, even when you face challenges, you will remain grounded, steady, and capable of moving forward. Because real change doesn't start from the outside, it starts from within, from your mindset, from your trust in God, from the image you hold of yourself. Your self-perception determines the type of the relationships you attract and the goals you set and how you face difficulties. If you see yourselves as strong, you will act accordingly. But if you see yourselves as weak, even with a great talents, you may feel unable to move forward. So you already know that you are honored and valued. So your self-perception deserves to be high. Yes, it may fluctuate, it may weaken at times or grow stronger at others, but the power to adjust it always remains in your hands. Remember this truth: everyone in this world is busy with their own life, their own goals, and their own struggles. No one will care for you the way you must care for yourself. Listen to me, if you don't pay attention to your inner mirror, the mirror of your soul, who do you accept to do that for you? Your daily thoughts, your inner dialogue, your reaction to mistakes, decisions you make, and even what you allow into your mind and heart. All of these shape your self-image. If they filled with self-criticism, blame, and despair, then your inner image needs healing. But if they are filled with encouragement and sincere intention to grow, then you are on the right path. A mirror only reflects what stands before it. If you stand before it with positivity, it reflects strength and beauty. If you stand before it carrying negativity, it reflects that as well. So choose the image you want to see yourself through. And I want to tell you, your self-perception not only shapes the people in your life, it shapes how people treat you. People often respond not to who you truly are, but to what you project through your behavior, your body language, your voice, and your words. And confidence teaches others how to treat with you. This is the secret. And even if your confidence doesn't come naturally at first, practice behaviors that reflect it. With time, your inner belief will follow. And becoming the best version of yourself begins with awareness. The moment you realize that certain behaviors no longer suits you, that certain patterns are not aligned with who you are. And let me talk about the best version of you. Is someone who knows herself, values herself, and wants to grow step by step And every woman has strength without exception. They simply need to be discovered. And remember, we all make mistakes. None of us is perfect. So forgive yourself, learn from your past, and allow yourself to begin again. Take care of yourself from the inside and the outside. Nurture your mind, your body, and your soul because this journey is for you. Before we close, remember this. Your self-perception shows the path of your life, and the greatest investment you will ever make is the invest you make in yourself. And I'm so happy and thank you for listening to Podcast with Esraa, the podcast that nurture your life and elevate your thoughts. See you in the next video.